Yo, man, I hate that kid. He thinks he's so badass because he's from South Philly. The big prank war, there was one kid who thought he was so tough that he'd be immune to our antics. Oh, he gonna get got. We just gotta be patient. And we were. And we got him. And he got us back. Ah! But he wasn't ready for how we spun the block. Bastards! Trash the Piece Theater, petty pranks and paybacks. The year was Wu-Tang Forever. We were a feral festival of freshmen navigating the new world of late 90s campus life. Dickinson College was super conservative at the time, but our class wasn't playing it. We were the siblings of Pac and Cobain, Zach Morris and Dwayne Wayne, Beavis and Butthead. The more the seniors thought they were gonna put us in our place, the more we bucked and let them know that was not gonna happen.
Nice try.
I mostly hung out with the brothers on campus, but when I wasn't with them, I chilled with my floor mates. We lived in the worst dorm on campus, Morgan. The rooms were tiny, the bathrooms were cramped, but we made the best of it. We had boxing matches in the hallway, beer can bowling league at night, and the chaotic prank wars between the different parts of the dorm. My section, B, had the largest concentration of freshman assholes to ever grace a college campus. Me, Wade, Meaty, McDevitt, Selby, TJ, Allen, Brendan, Dan, we were deep. We made Morgan look like the Carter in New Jack City, but except crack, it was pranks.
Prank war!
If you were brave enough to go out on the deck and have a smoke, you probably was gonna catch a water balloon on your lap. This one day, the Russian exchange student who lived downstairs came to us humbly and asked if he could be exempt from the war when he sat on the deck to smoke.
I was just wondering if, you could not hit me or my girlfriend with a water balloon when we're out there smoking. It's been really tough being in America. We use the time out on the deck to enjoy the weather, have a smoke, and not feel so homesick.
Damn, dude, I ain't realized that. Yeah, don't worry about it. We got you. We went out on that deck, sat down, took a few drags, and then we dropped about 10 balloons at his feet. You thought, dickhead? Homie probably back in Moscow hating all Americans because of what we did. It probably didn't help that we ain't know his name and we just always called him Drago. Sucks to suck.
You're trash.
Only person who eluded us was this kid named Jacoby. He was a cocky little punk who looked like if Pippi Longstocking was a Backstreet Boy. Yo, man, I hate that kid. He thinks he's so badass because he's from South Philly. My cousin lives around his way. Remind me to ask him if he knows who Jacoby is or if Boy just created this persona up here because we don't know he's really a bitch back home.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
The antics went zenith in the spring. Folks on our side of campus had to walk past our dorm to get to the library, cafeteria, and student union. A normally nice, peaceful walk through Morgan Park turned into a dead sprint for folks once TJ got a water balloon launcher. We'd eat dinner early, go back to the dorm, set up shop in the third floor lounge, and pick off targets trying to go enjoy a good meal or study. It got to a point where the upperclassmen would try to walk the long way, but TJ was a sniper.
You're terrible. You're all terrible.
We got everybody except Jacoby. I don't care that he lives in B. We gotta get that piece of shit. Oh, he gonna get got. We just gotta be patient. The fuckboy goddess of pettiness, Patemis, once said, "Lo, the novice strikes with the fury of a summer storm, but the master of pettiness is the winter wind, slow, persistent, and patient."
Amen.
While we enjoyed being complete douche tarts to the rest of the campus, we also studied Jacoby. We got his roommate, PJ, who also hated him, to give us his class schedule. He had a late lab on Wednesdays, and he'd go straight to the caf to eat at 6 before it closed. Afterward, he'd always come back to the dorm and smoke on the deck. You know that turd is outside smoking right now? Let's get him. I was thinking, are we being bullies? You're only saying that because you don't know why his roommate hates him so much. We ain't want to tell you, but PJ says Jacoby is racist as hell. He drops mad M-bombs when you and Meaty aren't in earshot. We thought if we told you, you want to fight him. Our dad ain't raised no fool, but we definitely gonna get him now.
Be patient, my friend. Lord.
As the semester wound down, we watched that douche tank go to the cab from his lab. We went to dinner early, grabbed a few free condoms from the health center, sat in the lounge and waited for one of the homies to call and say that piece of crap was on his way. We filled up the condom with about a gallon or two of water and placed it near the window. We got the call. And like the cocky douche cannon he was, he stood on the deck and smoked. It took all three of us to lift the condom, but we got it out the window and dropped that joint right on his head.
The fuck? Y'all are dead!
Got him!
Wade and McDevitt ran into their room. I thought about running, but I laid on the couch. Jacoby tore ass up the stairs.
You son of a bitch! You hit me with a water balloon!
What?
Don't act innocent!
I don't know what you're talking about. But it's been long known that some ruffians have been dropping water balloons on people's head who are out there smoking. Did you think you were immune somehow?
You dropped it! You dropped a condom full of water on my head! It came from this window!
Jacoby pointed to the open window, which we probably should have closed, but I just laid there. Nope. I've been here the whole time watching Springer. No one was here but me.
You lying like a bitch!
Yo, remember who you talking to. That South Philly stuff might impress these prep school kids who don't know any better, but I'm from North and we can handle this any way you want. I promise you I'm not tough. But his punk ass wasn't about to talk to me any kind of way, despite me being dead wrong.
It's cool. This isn't over.
Yeah, alright. Take your ass back downstairs before you get your ass beat.
Knock it off, big guy.
And that was the end of it. He never got his get back. Except it wasn't. And he did. A few days later, we came back from the caf and sat in the lounge.
Son of a bitch! Yo, come in here!
We ran down the hall to see ground beef all over our bathroom. Oh, this douche sofa is playing dirty.
Well, Payback's a bitch.
It took us forever to clean our bathroom. He got us back and we just had to accept it. So we just let it ride. Except we didn't, and we absolutely didn't. But we let him think he won. We waited until the end of the semester. Hey, Meaty, you talked to PJ? Yeah, he said Jacoby took his last final when he's going home in the morning.
Is he all packed?
Yeah, all his bags and boxes are on the floor. We went to the dorm across the street, stole a 32-gallon trash can, filled it up in our bathroom shower, and dragged it back downstairs to the first floor. We leaned the trash can up against the door, knocked, and ran into the stairwell. A few seconds later, the door opened and all 30 gallons poured into the room.
Bastards!
We hauled ass to my room. The rest of the guys on the floor were already in there playing PlayStation. A few minutes later, there was a knock on the door from our RA, who was standing with an enraged Jacoby. Hey, what's up, cat? Did any of you guys just play a prank on Jacoby? Nah, we in here having a Twisted Metal tournament. What happened?
You know what happened?
Someone tipped a trash can with water against his door? You should check to see what floor has a missing trash can. I bet it was probably somebody on that floor. This time he couldn't get his gift back. He spent the rest of the night trying to find dry boxes and bags to repack all his stuff. Patemis told me to put an empty box of hamburger helper outside his room to help him. There you go.
You're kind of a dick.
I didn't have to wait till next semester to see him either. That summer, I went to chill with my cousin and his homies down to P. Walking from the bus, I just happened to see Jacoby chilling with some friends.
Well, what are you doing around here?
My peoples live around here. Tino, Aaron, Drees, Gene.
Wait, you cool with Whitman?
He just scurried off. Hey, yo! Did you figure out who poured all that water on your stuff?
What a dick.
I know that was probably a jab too far, but as Patemis says, true peace is not found in forgiveness, but in the divine sweet nectar of retribution. I drank well that day. Sucks to suck. If you enjoyed this joint and felt seen, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, or feel free to share your similar story in the comments. If you belong to a forum or a group chat, please drop the link there as well. All of these help the channel and community grow. If you want to help further, you can become a channel member or Patreon member and receive early and uncut episodes as well as bonus bin episodes. All of the above Do not suck to suck.